Hey guys, welcome back to another video on solo leveling Arise, Black Thunder here. So this will be a tips and tricks guide on solo leveling itself. Like I learned these tricks while playing the game. So you might know some of these obviously because they are too obvious, but some you might not and they might help you do better rotations or get better scores in BOT or any other game mode. And you can also use these tricks to save yourself or save your hunters from getting killed or even the SJW. So let's jump into it. So first I wanna show is that skill lag. Like here I'll just do the counter attack with the golden tail fox, and you might know that if you do the counter attack it will trigger your shadow step, but if you click that shadow step it won't like trigger. Like here I'm tapping it but it doesn't and it finally goes away. So what I do is I flick my joystick, so that kills the animation, like stops it. Like here I'll just flick my joystick two times, and as you can see, now let me show you in slow motion. So like you can watch it again. What I'll do is I'll just flick my joystick. No need to dash or do any other thing. I'll just cancel my animation by doing a flick of the joystick. Now see my joystick, I'll flick it two times. One, two, three, four, like here. Just to be sure that I cancel the animation and I did the shadow step. Like you can also do this with hunters, because sometimes like you do the cha ultimate, then there is a bit lag and you can't do your Siorin QTE. So here you saw that I flicked my joystick. Let me show you in slow motion. Like first see the Siorin QTE, I'm tapping it and blue line is appearing all around it, so it means I am tapping it but it won't like do it. So here just see my joystick, I'll flick it one time and it cancels the animation or the lag and you can do it easily. Like you obviously know this, like you can use your QTE to bypass the frames of the animation so you don't get any like damage. Like see here, and here I'll just trigger my QTE using the core attack, and once he jumps me I'll just use Melin. So I skipped all his attack using the animation or using the frames to my favor. Now here is one more example, like tier 30 is too strong to break the Alicia ultimate attack while she is charging. So what I'll do is I'll just wait for her to attack and then immediately do the QTE, and see I am like unscratched, full health, and you can do it easily. And similarly with Cha, here she's charging her ultimate. So what I did was I QTE a little bit fast, so I just used my ultimate, but her animation stopped there. So what I had to do is immediately do the another QTE. So you can use your ultimates and QTE to bypass the frames of the boss attack animations. Like it's a really cool trick, especially in tier 30, because the bosses are really strong and you can't break them while they are charging their ultimate move. So this is it, and let me show you one more example which I just released a few days back. Like you must have seen my tier 30 F2P account video while I was doing the Igris. So I showed you earlier, but if you haven't seen it, so I'll explain it again. So here SJW summons his Igris, and Igris is really annoying because he spams attack. So you can use three things: dash obviously, and QT, and even the ultimate move to like skip his frames of the animations of his attacks. Like see here, I used Gina while he was doing his attack, and here while I am doing the ultimate, so behind me Igris is doing his slash attack and they went through me and I didn't got any damage. And similarly here he'll jump on me, so what I'll do is either I'll do the ultimate or the QTE of SL, so I can skip that, and he will just complete his animation on jumping on me, and I'll just bypass that using the ultimate or the QTE. So it's really simple. Like here he is doing his vacuum attack where he snatches you doing a vacuum attack, and by the time I'm doing the two ultimates he already did the whole animation, and here he jumped on me, so I was doing the QTE, so I was saved. So basically you have to use the animations and the frames to your benefit. Like here if I did the QTE, so those spikes of the attack of Igris wouldn't hurt me. As you can see, I was doing the QTE and last slash went through Kanai and she didn't get hurt. And similarly here, like he was jumping and his final attack didn't hit me because I was doing the ultimate. So he just completed his animation. But there are some bosses like that pursuing Death Stalker, the yellow scorpion, because if he is charging his ultimate move and you do the QTE, you will receive damage either way. So there are some bosses which you can't dodge. And there is also Serbi attack where he summons his fireballs to launch at you from the sky. So while they are launching, you can do your QTE skill, and you must notice that the fireballs keep on falling down and you don't receive any damage. Similarly, if you do like a ultimate move, then you will notice that those fireballs are falling on you, but the animation of the ultimate skill is playing, so you don't receive any damage. So you can use that to your advantage. So this sums up my video. Like, I explained all the things that I learned from the game while playing on it or grinding on it. So hope it helps you too. And the next video will be Wild Fang summons. Like, I did my 10-second trick and it really worked a lot. So there I'll explain a little bit more like what I did, some few more tricks that I do during the summon. So that might help you get more SSRs. So if you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe and share, and also hit that notification bell so you never miss out any of my new videos, and I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.